State your name for the record, please.
Jaleesa Jones.
You're Jaleesa Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
You are Elite representative for Elite Professional.
Yeah, Elite Professional Management. I'm Jennifer Al.
Okay. This is your place. You can begin your proofs, ma'am. Your case. You're bringing the lawsuit for return of your security deposit, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm a little confused.
Yes.
Because this is an appeal.
Yeah, but it's de novo. That means it starts all over.
Okay, gotcha. So I moved into the unit June 1st, 2023. And I stayed there for almost 2 years. I moved out February. I had all this. February 13th was my move out date.
February 13th of which year? This year?
Of 2020. Yes, ma'am.
February 13th, 2025?
Yes, ma'am. I gave my 30-day notice 30 days before February 13th. I did the walkthrough and I was never given an itemized list. I contacted them multiple times, which I have documentation for this, asking for, the prorated amount of rent. So that's where all this started from. Before I sent my 30-day notice, I spoke with Tanya, which I guess is now their previous representative. I spoke with her when I gave my 30-day notice, and I asked her, since I'm moving out in the middle of the month, how much will the rent be? Won't it be prorated? She first told me that it would be the whole amount of rent. And I'm like, well, I'm not staying. She said, well, you know what? I'm going to find out for you. So time goes by, and I contacted them a few more times. And then when the February 5th came around, and I spoke with Tanya, and then I sent the email as well asking for the rental amount. Like, what is the prorated amount so I can be done with this? I kept getting the runaround, I kept emailing them. I never got the amount. So I leave out and I let them know that, I'm out of the unit. It's cleared out. What about my security deposit? And they told me there's a walkthrough. We did the walkthrough. And then after that, I still heard nothing from them. After we did the walkthrough, I gave them their key. I kept emailing them, asking them what's the prorated amount for rent? When will I be getting my security deposit? I have every single, at least 10 of those. And I heard nothing back up until I had to get an attorney, and they sent them a letter, and I have emails for that as well. Sent them a letter asking them for 2 times the amount of rent at this point. And that's when they sent my attorney an itemized list and said that they did it on a certain day, and all these charges of damage or stuff that I did, which I did not. And I have pictures of that as well. That's where we're at. Sorry, I was under the assumption, but
Under what assumption, man?
I thought that since they were appealing it, that they just
come on.
Right, and I just had to dispute them. So I had everything in the first one, but now I don't. So I'm kind of a little thrown off.
What did you have in the first one that you don't have now? I'm not following what you're saying.
I had a breakdown of the dates, everything, each form of communication. Yeah, even my paperwork was set in a certain order. So. But that's pretty much why we're here.
Okay. How much was your security deposit?
It was $11.95, I believe.
$11.95. That's what you're suing for, $11.95?
I'm suing for 2 times the amount of rent because they didn't give me my itemized list within 30 days after our walkthrough, according to Michigan law.
And you say you have some text message communications?
Yes, ma'am. I have, when I first, my first documented communication to Tanya about a few things that were wrong, including the time I spoke with her on the 4th, as we spoke briefly about rental.
Which month?
That was February
Of this year.
This year.
And Tanya is the person that you're saying used to be there, and it's now.
That's who I dealt with from the beginning when I first moved in. It's Tanya. That's all.
And Tanya's no longer there, what you're saying?
That's what they said last with the magistrate.
Oh, okay. Got it. What other proofs do you have, ma'am?
All right. And then I also have, in defense of the damages, when I finally got the itemized list, in defense of that, I have my pictures on how I left the unit, and basically that's the last part. But I don't feel like I have to, they lost the right to do that because they didn't send me the itemized list. They didn't respond back to my emails asking them confusely for the prorated rental amount. So now, since we are here and they never gave it to me, it's past the 30 days, and they forfeit that quote unquote damage that they say I did.
When did they notify you of this alleged damage, you said?
It was when I got my email from so April 10th, I sent the email to the attorney, sent the email to them. And then I got the response back, I believe, April 20th. But I have that here, though. Just have to get through all these pictures.
Yeah, if you can take some time to organize that for me, because I'm going to have to give it to me, but I want it organized that way, okay?
Definitely do that. Yes, ma'am. I think I have everything now as far. Did you want every single piece of the
everything that you want me to consider in support of your claim that you are owed $11.95 times 2?
These are all the communications I have. These are just the communications that I have stating of the old link. Okay,
so the first thing I see here is a email. It looks like it's going to someone by the name of Tanya on February 5th, and that's of this year, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You were indicating that the heat's not working, that you have it on 84, and it's not going past 66. It's 27 degrees tonight, and we are double layering to make sure we don't get cold. And you attach a picture for reference. The ceiling is not fixed. I put a tarp over it. When you have had someone come and pull that drooping ceiling that was filled with water down back in the beginning of December, no one has ever reached back out about this. Can you explain that?
Yes. This ceiling fell on my 6-year-old son. This big hole, that is the top. As soon as you walk in my home, into my room, it fell on my, parts of it fell on my son, and then they had someone come and pull the rest of it down out of a bathroom that literally never worked the whole time I was there. But when it finally worked, it caused the water to droop.
So the bathroom is in your unit.
Mm-hmm.
But is that yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And you never accessed, or you could never use that bathroom, you're saying?
We never were able to use the bathroom from the moment I moved in until finally they fixed it, which caused finally this.
Okay,
we could use it eventually.
So this ceiling was underneath that.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this? What are these two pictures?
This is just the tarp I had to put on there because they just had someone pull it, and from December 9th all the way up until the time I left. And the lady told me at the magistrate that it's still a hole in the wall.
So they came and removed the remaining portions of the falling ceiling, left it open, and you had to tarp it?
Yes, ma'am. From December 9th until I left out of 2024 up until I left out February 13th, 2025.
Okay, can you get those pictures in there?
And this is a 6 by 6 foot hole in the wall.
What area of the house was this in again?
As soon as you walk in the door, it's a room to the right, and then there's like an office area that I used while I worked. Okay. It's right there, like walking into my room through into the living room.
Okay. Let's see. Then it says on Tuesday, February 4th, which would be the day before you sent this email, we spoke briefly about a rental payment since I will be moving out on the 13th of February. I asked if there will be a prorated amount since I will not be here the whole month. You stated you will get back to me by the end of the day. I understand you have a lot going on, so I figured I would email you on this for reference. I want to ensure that I am closing this chapter with you, all leaving nothing left to handle on my end. I also do not want to have a late fee added on, hence the reason for my reaching out. I want to make sure funds for my time living here, these 13 days are paid, making me qualified for my security or my deposit back. Number 4, quick note, the bathroom, as you know, has only been used a total of 4 months in my 4 months in my almost 2 years of renting here, which it seems it is what led to the ceiling leaking in December 2024, when the bathroom was finally fixed and able to be used and was unusable due to it causing a leaky ceiling. So we have not used it per usual, but we also still have the loud noise that comes on when only the light in there is switched on, including video for reference. And explain that, please.
When you turn on the light, when I first moved in, I turned on the light and it made this really loud screeching sound. And when we did the walkthrough, she took note of it, but nothing ever happened with it. And then when you flush the toilet, it made a really loud sound. That's why I couldn't, and it wouldn't flush.
This is the bathroom that's above the hole?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
So that's what it's in reference to. Like, it's still that sound, like it's still not fixed, and that was like storage. So we kept like our extra towels and like blankets and stuff in there. So whenever they would turn on the light, it would be a loud noise. And my son, my baby, he's scared of it. So I just threw that in there, like, y'all fix it.
And there was a video. Okay. In conclusion, I am not sure if the ceiling and the bathroom matter much in my case due to me leaving in 8 days, but I would like for someone to possibly come out here and look at the heat, as these next few days are going to be pretty cold. And also a conclusion to our conversation about the earth. And then looks like the 17th. So at this point, you're out of the property, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. It looks like it's an email from you to the person identified as Tanya. Apartment 1 is all cleared. I moved out on the 13th of February, as we previously discussed. The home is all cleared out. I also wanted to touch bases with you about that rental amount I've been emailing you and calling about. I would like to complete this as soon as possible, as we can all move forward. Furthermore, I am giving you my forwarding address for my security deposit. You provide the forwarding address. Please let me know how we will settle February 2025's rental payment and when to expect my security deposit. Thank you, smiley face. Looks like on the 17th, thank you for your email. I would like to respond.
That was the first response.
It's cut off. It looks like I would like to SC and then it got cut off. So I don't know what she's saying. And then I see your response here. Tomorrow is fine. So I'm assuming maybe she's trying to schedule something. I wasn't aware of rent. I wasn't aware of the rent until Key returned, but thanks for making me aware. I look forward to walk through tomorrow. Are you able to call me or text me when you are on the way, as I'll be working and have to find coverage for that time? And she says we will be arriving for the walkthrough at 12:45 p.m. We will provide you with a 20-minute heads up prior to their arrival. I don't have what she said in response, but you're referencing something about rent. What's that about?
It should be in. It should be in there because it's not in here.
Well, let me move on here. Tomorrow is fine. Okay. And then her next response, also on the 17th, I read that. Okay. It looks like another response on the 17th says, thank you for your email. I would like to schedule a move out, walkthrough, and key pickup at your convenience. Oh, this is the one that was missing. Got it. I am available tomorrow, February 18th, between 10 and 1. Please let me know if the time works for you. Please note, you will be charged rent until the keys are returned. Okay. And you will also be responsible for the prorated rent for February. Okay. So they agree it's going to be prorated. If you have any questions or need to discuss another time, feel free to reach out. Looking forward to hearing from you. And so you had your walkthrough on the 18th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there's an email on the 20th to Tanya. Hello, I've been calling to get an exact amount of the rent due for the prorated amount of February. Last time I called on the 19th of February, I was told that you will call me back by the end of the day. Can you let me know? An update soon. I would love to get this taken care of as soon as possible. Thank you. February 24th, another email for prorated amount. Hello, sending another email as it has been over a week since I last called and was told that the amount is not known right now. I called today and left a voicemail and then called back and spoke with one of the front desk people. After placing me on hold, he came back to the phone and stated that my case is being passed to accounting and they will contact me no later than tomorrow. I look forward to hearing from you. And then this looks like a draft letter. Draft letter. This letter will not be mailed until we have approval.
Yeah, that was the attorney telling me, is it okay to like send that letter out?
Oh, to them. Okay.
Yes, to them. Because I still didn't hear anything back.
This was in April. He sent in a letter, but you moved out in February.
Yes, ma'am. Then they responded back April 20th. The itemized list.
Okay. I have something from Elite Professional move out sheet. It says date mailed with 2/19/25. Security deposit actual rent amount due at move out. So it's saying that you owed $513 at the time you moved out.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's the prorated amount you were asking for that they
Yes,
claimed
ma'am.
it. Okay. Let's see. Attack for physical damage to property. It says several holes, nickel quarter size in bathroom. Photos attached. It's really small. I'm trying to read. Bedroom 1, many holes on walls and ceiling. Holes in the ceiling? I guess I should ask them about that now. Okay. Let's see. Bedroom 2, area next to window. There's one large hole. Looks like left stove extremely dirty. Stove was new. Is what they're saying. It says left 3 appliances in basement to remove. So they're saying $705. It's something total unpaid old charges. I don't know what that is. So essentially they're saying they owe you $43. And then there's a letter from a Jennifer Owens attached. Our office received your letter April 16, 2015. Any other evidence you have?
In the email she sent me, she stated that I was disgusting, which she spelled wrong, but I have pictures of the day when I did move in. I have pictures and a checklist of when I moved in and how disgusting it actually was. And then I also have pictures of when I left and how nice it looked when I left. There's that. And then I think those are all the documents.
So you moved out on the 13th of February. Your position is that you notify them within 4 days by the 17th of the forwarding address, that you maintain regular communication. You did a walkthrough.
Yes,
did anybody highlight anything during the walkthrough to you?
She did not, except the things that were not fixed in the beginning.
Okay, and then you didn't get any response until after April 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have pictures?
Yes. These are the pictures. Oh my goodness. Before I moved in, you can see the dates on there as well. And then these are the pictures after, how the place looked after I moved out.
You spent good money on these parts. Let's see here. This is supposed to be before you or when you moved in?
That was my office and my school area.
Okay, but this picture was taken on the 23rd.
Sorry, that's just showing how pretty it looks. Sorry, that was not supposed to be in there. Those two
And that's
right there-
fine. What I'm saying is that this was February 23rd, 2024, though. Correct? 2024. Sorry. Thank you.
Yes.
So this was a year before you moved out.
Mhm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me what this is?
That right there is a picture I took of I guess the walls is like to show how I'm leaving out. I don't know if that's
so this is
before or
pictures you taken as you left the property.
Yes.
Got it. And this is supposed to be a picture of the refrigerator.
Refrigerator, yes, ma'am. That they said was disgusting and hired a special cleaning for it, but that's what they said, special cleaning. I don't see where.
What is this?
That right there is another picture showing one of the units that they said. That's one of the
One of the bedrooms?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Cleared.
This looks like a bathroom. This is not the bathroom that didn't work though, is it?
I believe. Yes, ma'am. That is the bathroom that did not work.
Okay.
Clean that as well.
Okay. And this is,
That is just another picture of a cleared room from a different angle. That's the second bedroom upstairs.
okay. And this was the stove?
Yes, ma'am. That had to have a special cleaning,
Okay. Let's
that she stated.
stairs. So you took pictures before you joined the walkthrough? Is that what this is?
No, I took pictures before I left. I didn't take
When
pictures.
you left, got it.
Yes, ma'am.
And so there was it looked like
Another picture.
there's a air conditioning unit there. Is that yours?
Yep, but I took it with me. I just
okay.
hurried up and snapped the picture because we were going to grab it.
Got it. So essentially you're showing that what you're attempting to show in these pictures is that you live in a property in room set condition.
Yes, ma'am. It was way better than when I got it. And you'll see that the next set.
There's a lot of pictures here. Okay, I don't know what this is.
That one is just one of the holes in the walls when I first moved in. If you look at the date on there,
Okay.
that's affected
2023.
ceiling.
Oh, there was a hole in 2023.
Yes, ma'am, when I first moved in.
Okay, and so, got it. And then these are from 2023.
Yes, ma'am, just showing the dirt and the grime.
And this is the bathroom. I'm assuming, is this the one that didn't work?
No, that's the one, the only one that worked.
Oh,
That was what I moved into on the first, as you can see.
it almost looks like the one that didn't work looked better than this one.
Okay.
I don't see the whole picture.
Sorry.
What is this?
That right there shows the burn hole, like the burns on the sink.
In the bathroom, like someone had a curling iron or something?
Or something. I just didn't want them to say it was me.
Oh, so you took these. I see the dates.
Yes.
June 1st, June 12th. You said you moved in the property June 1st. Okay. Okay, let's see here.
That was another picture of the thing coming off the wall a little bit because it would fall and it was really dirty.
And it looks, I don't know if you pulled the refrigerator out. Is that dirt behind the refrigerator?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to get more. But if you look, that's where she called me disgusting. It's the same exact stain that I didn't clean the outside. I cleaned the inside of the refrigerator when I first moved in, but it's the same one that she called me disgusting on.
From June 2023.
Yes, ma'am. I moved it out the way. It was rat poop all behind there. I had to clean it and move the unit. Yes, and that's more dirt. And there's no handle on that door.
Okay, I was gonna say, what is this? A door?
Yes, ma'am. No handle on the door.
What are the spots on the door? What is that?
Those look like holes.
That's what I was thinking. Are those holes of some sort?
Right. And that was when I first moved in.
I don't know what this is.
That right there is just showing some of the damage so they wouldn't say it was me when I first moved in.
And explain this picture.
Oh, that picture is showing the glass that fell on my 6-year-old son when I first moved in too. But he was actually 4 going on 5 and it cut him.
Glass fall from where?
It's a window in the office area.
Okay.
It fell on him, and when he went to lift it, it's glass underneath.
That's more glass.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So when I told them they had somebody come out and fix it, but instead they sealed it shut. We couldn't get out of it.
Okay, you saw these pictures first, man.
No, but I've seen them with you.
Oh, okay. I can send them down for you to see if you know.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Any other proofs, ma'am?
No, ma'am. Other than the 6x6 foot hole in the ceiling.
We have those pictures.
Yes, ma'am. That they charged me $150 for those small holes per room was $150 in an itemized list. I don't understand how that is that much versus this 6x6 big old hole that never got fixed that fell on my son. So those were the end of it. These were just the hole again.
Okay, thank you. You can make your defense.
Okay. So first off, I've never called her disgusting. They were talking about, and it wasn't even me that wrote that.
I don't think it was. You weren't there yet, though, were you?
No, I was not. I
Your
never
name
called her
again?
that. I'm Jennifer Oliver.
Jennifer.
Yeah. So they marked disgusting the person that was doing it for the interior of the stove and the outside of this refrigerator. They were just making notes. They weren't referring to her at all. They were just saying the disgusting.
I recognize that, but I can also see if I moved out of a unit and then I get a itemized list with that note on it, I might assume that there's.
That's why I'm clearing the air. It was not anything referenced towards her. I also have pictures from our move out that I want to submit to you. What I am referencing as far as the damages, we did not 100% charge her for anything that, and
Did you send her an itemized list within 30 days?
We did. Yeah.
Here's the proof.
That's the thing. We just sent it by regular email. The way we always
Did
done
you
it.
work there at the
Yeah.
time?
Yes,
And you were the person who sent out the itemized list?
correct.
And you sent an itemized list by regular mail, and did it come back to you undeliverable?
It did not.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
Your Honor, I'm the owner, so.
Oh, you're the owner. Who is Tanya?
Tanya she's been with me for like 5-6 years, but she was an elderly lady that worked for me and she recently retired.
How many people do you have work there?
About 8 people.
Okay, about 8 people. Like an office? 8 people in office?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How many properties do you own? Just random.
2,000.
Okay.
Managed, not owned.
Do you think I believe that you sent the itemized list yourself?
I do send those.
Oh. Did you appear for the walkthrough?
No, I did not.
Okay. So how did you do an itemized list if you weren't at the walkthrough?
I took the report and the pictures and we did it because the reason why is because, she, for her lease, is supposed to pay the entire 30. She mentioned it herself. And she asked for a proration instead. So they came to me. That's why I did it. But the damages to the property, they were not just a couple holes. They were very extensive. You can look at the photos and see there was
as extensive as the hole in the ceiling.
We made that hole bigger because we told her it had to dry out in order for us to put the new drywall up after the repair.
And didn't close up the hole or tarp it or anything like that?
No, they actually told us to leave it open.
Okay, but she was living in a unit that had an inoperable bathroom, a leak that caused deterioration to the ceiling that leaves a gaping hole in the ceiling where pieces of the ceiling has fallen on her child.
Again,
Then you're talking about pictures of a hole in the wall. You have pictures of these holes?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Oh, these, I don't see pictures. I see black dots that you put on here.
Well, you can see the holes.
I can't see the hole because the picture has circles and then there's a black dot in the circle with the pen.
No, ma'am, we started circling. You can look at the other pictures too. There's lots of holes.
So I don't know if you know anything about evidence. If you take a picture and then you alter it, I can't use it. I need a picture that shows me the hole and not you putting a circle and put a dot here, because all I can see is a circle and a dot. Same with this one. This one it looks like pin scratches here. And then 3 or some dots here with a whole bunch of writing. That doesn't help me see that she left a hole here. You lifted up the bottom of that's the inside. The range.
That's the inside of it.
Inside of what?
The range.
Okay, so the top, and you pull this up, and then she's being charged $75 because this happened under the stove?
It's inside.
Or you attempted to?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other proofs you have?
No.
Judgment in favor of the plaintiff. I don't believe, number one, that this is my honest wholehearted opinion. I don't believe that you have 2,000 properties and that you are sending itemized letters yourself when you have 8 employees. I believe someone else is responsible for that. I also don't believe that you have any proof that she had holes in the wall. But even if you did, I don't think that she received an itemized letter within the time frame she was supposed to. This is based off of the history that she's provided, and I read through it on the record so that we all have the same understanding. She's reaching out to your employee, your agent, multiple times, for information about what the prorated amount was going to be. That's the first thing. And every response I've seen, it's always someone's going to get right back to you. Do not talk over me, or else I won't even make further record. So she's asking for information. She's not even getting a response, and she's getting told someone's going to call her by the end of the day. And then obviously that's not happening because she's got to go back and get that information even further. She sets up the walkthrough the way she's supposed to. Her testimony, which I find to be credible, was that no one identified any issues to her during the walkthrough. To the contrary, I see pictures of the condition of the unit when she moved in. I can see her pictures she doesn't mark up her pictures. You're not supposed to mark up your pictures because you alter the evidence. I can see here holes in the wall when she moved in. I can see other damage, including broken vent covers is what it appears to be, some deterioration in a bathroom shower, burn marks on a countertop in the bathroom. I can see a lot of dirt that I'm assuming had to clean up if she lived there. And the item that you are showing me under the stove, I think is normal wear and tear of a stove. I didn't see dirt under there. It looked like it was dark. You get some cleaner and you clean it off. But the pictures that she's showing shows that she left this property in broom swept condition, and that she did not get a response, even after she reached out multiple times, awaiting a response, being told, oh, it's being sent to accounting. On February 24th, she sends an email and says she's sending another email. This after multiple emails, because it's been over a week since she last called about the amount that she's supposed to pay. And she is concerned about her security deposit. She said after placing me on hold, the person she spoke with said her case has been passed to accounting and that they will contact her no later than tomorrow. You want me to believe that you sent her a letter on February 19th. On the 24th, which is after the 19th, she's being told that her stuff is being passed to accounting. So I don't find credibility in your statement. Judgment in favor of the plaintiff for $2,004.50. I'm sorry, I'm going to produce an order in just a minute. I want to make sure I give them back the correct documents. These are her documents.
I want to say something quick. I stayed in that house the last 2 years of my degree, my bachelor's degree. And I was on assistant, Section 8, all that. But I graduated and I am off all assistants, and I got a better house, a better car, and I got a promotion at my job. So
congratulations.
I really appreciate closing this chapter. It means a lot.
It appears that you tried to do your best to close the chapter via the email. I think you put that in the emails, actually. Get them a copy.
It was in there.
No, it was. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.